Hi, I'm Carl Scheibel with Sandler Training. I'm here to talk about rule number 21, sell today, educate tomorrow. There are so many companies that spend small fortunes on creating promotional material, brochures, proof of concept demonstrations, all in an effort to help the salesperson sell better, when in fact it's probably having the opposite effect. Because typically the salesperson will lead with this information before they've properly qualified the prospect. Sandler called that spilling your candy in the lobby. Here's what you should do. You should dispense your information, your expertise, after you've properly qualified the prospect. In our process of qualifying the prospect, you're going to learn their underlying reasons and problems as to why they need your solution. And then and only then you can pull out the right information and have a very poignant proposal. So, how do you do this? It's done with a dialogue, not a monologue. So instead of showing up and just dumping all your expertise, show up with a really good list of questions that you want to ask. I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm selling a shipping software. For the sake of this case, I talked to a person on the phone and they invited me in. I may open the call with something like this. Hey Bob, thanks for inviting me in. The last time we talked on the phone, you shared with me a concern about delayed shipments. Would it be okay if you share with me a specific example? I'll follow up with some additional questions, and from that information, we'll kind of figure out if we're a fit or not. Fair enough? I can start there and continue to ask questions as Bob shares his issues. And by doing this, I'm uncovering what the issues are. Now, at this point, when I come back for my presentation, I'm going to sit there and match my product or service with the specific needs. Now, here's the kicker. I may end up leaving a lot of things on the cutting room floor because they're not needed. And that's the point of doing this. I can really have a targeted presentation that's specific for that client and avoids the trap of telling too much information, which confuses the prospect and doesn't lead the sale to a proper conclusion.